Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for the water signs, and this will be a bonus reading. I'm going to post it in the month of December. I'll be doing Cancer, Scorpio, and then Pisces. So yeah, it will just be a bonus reading like I did in November. So it'll be your person, no, you on this side, your person on this side. I might do a few oracles. I'm going to do a few Lenormand cards. So I bought some Lenormand cards. I had these other ones for a while, but I just bought a new deck as well. But these ones I've had for a while. I've never used them. Don't really know all the meanings. I'm getting there, but there's always a first time. And they're actually, I really like them. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's start. So I'll be doing 2 decks for you guys, 2 decks for your person. And your person is whoever it needs to be at that particular point, whatever you need to know. So don't forget, time is fluid, energy is vice versa. And if it resonates, if you're new to my page though, welcome. I forgot to say that. You know, if it does resonate, please share, like, and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, it's just a general reading. It's not going to suit every single water sign out there. But hopefully it does resonate. And if you haven't seen my page before, my readings before, welcome back. And thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. Especially if you've subscribed. Like, people watch and don't subscribe. So I've only got a few subscribers, but it's good to know that people are watching. But yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. Quickly shuffle the last deck and then we're good to go. More. I have pre-shuffled, so it's only really just a couple. All right, let's start. So Cancer, tell me about Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. Now I only got 1 card. Okay, 1 more Cancer. Okay, 1 more for Cancer. 1 more. Right. Okay, let's do Cancer's person. Tell me about Cancer's person. Whoops. Already got 1. Okay, Cancer's person. Cancer's person. One more Cancer's person. Okay, 1 more Cancer's person. Okay. So this is your side. Take it as resonates. If this side doesn't suit, this side might. So take as resonates for you. So the first one, it will say this is you, just for argument's sake. Okay, so we've got Solitude in reverse. So this is the same as the Hermit card in reverse. It's about you doing some introspection, you being alone, you're doing some soul searching, but instead you're not, because it's in reverse. You're actually lonely and you're withdrawing from the world. You're withdrawing from just, you know, you don't want to put yourself out there. You might be isolating yourself as well. So let's ask, tell me more for Cancer. So this could be how they see you, right? So this person might see you as being lonely and withdrawn and whatever. They might feel like you have lack of direction. It could also be about opposition. Maybe they felt like you are very, you know, attract a lot of people. Maybe you have self-discipline. And 2 of Cups, like they probably saw you as somebody that they were with romantically, like a romantic love. Yeah. They saw you as, you know, their person. They saw you as the person they wanted to be with. But at the same time, they might have been seeing other people. So you might have been in competition with other people. They feel like you stood your ground. They felt like you kind of, I feel like they felt like you just were like enough. So maybe they hurt you and then you've gone, nah, enough. But I feel like you were dating this person, married to this person, whatever, in a high level of commitment. I don't know, some sort of commitment. Now, how you feel about them, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like they were hustling you. You feel like I feel like more just hustling. Maybe you felt like they didn't have much self-worth. I don't know, but I feel like they just hustled you. As I said, maybe it involved other people, but tell me more. I feel like you got hustled. King of Wands and the Fool. Like, you feel like they're just out there being a free spirit, having new paths and beginnings and taking chances. You also, maybe you saw them as being somebody who was very passionate or fiery kind of person. They might have had their own business. They might have been very confident. You know, you thought that they had honor. Maybe they didn't. And now they're being a free spirit. But it was like a struggle. You felt overwhelmed when this all happened. Maybe this person was very closed-minded. They were very defensive. Maybe they needed to do something in moderation. They had no self-control, maybe. Or maybe there was no balance between your head and your heart as well. And you saw them also having no lack of direction because you had the Chariot card in reverse. So maybe you saw them as they didn't have any kind of direction for their life. And, you know, the opposition, as I said, you felt like they had other people on the go. They see you as being very resilient, and you have courage, and you're persistent, and you have strength, and you have boundaries, and, you know, you might have been very, very defensive. Which, why wouldn't you be? Tell me more. Whoop, damn card. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, they hurt you. They were dishonest. So they feel this way about you, actually. Maybe they were doing this. They wanted to get away with something. And maybe you were resilient and had courage and you put up your boundaries, but they were doing this to you. And they may have tried to communicate with you, and they still may. But it's like, you need to have boundaries, and you need to, no. I mean, you think they're going to change, but are they? You know, they may want to come and offer you a new opportunity. Yeah, no. The truth comes out. It's about karma. There's a cause and effect. Everything we do, it's not the right timing with this person. This person needs to do, you need to do some self-healing. This person does an excess of things as well. Drinking, alcohol, you know, drugs, or whatever. Could be any of that. Gambling, all that kind of stuff. You're going to need spiritual strength, though. And they see you as that. They see you as having a lot of strength. Even though they were doing, you know, stuff. They also may have felt like you were doing things. Like, maybe they felt like you were dishonest. Maybe you did something to make them think you were dishonest. It doesn't mean you had to cheat on them, but maybe you did something that was dishonest. Maybe you were a bit strategic. Maybe you tried to set them up. Maybe you wanted to get away with something. So they see you as being that. And maybe this, as I said, maybe this strategic deception that you tried was to do something with communicating. Maybe you tried to set them up on social media. Something like that. Right. Them. 5 of Cups. You see them as just, really just disappointing you. They abandoned you. They didn't love you. It could have been a broken marriage for some people. It's like sorrow, dwelling on the negative, disappointed, right? That's how you view them. They hurt you. Tell me more. Yeah, you saw them as a player. Yeah. And you felt like you were stuck, or they were stuck. You were bored with the situation. You might have been at a standstill. They were very irresponsible. They didn't really care. And they were probably seeing multiple people, and they probably had commitment problems. Yeah, you saw them like that. You've got 4 of Wands. You also saw them as possibly being like a happy home for you. Like you saw them as your situation. You thought they were your person, but you have to move on and leave the past behind. And maybe you saw them as doing that, or you realized you needed to do that because of whatever's gone on. You've also got the Queen of Wands. I mean, that's all about you having self-respect, self-confidence, re-establishing your sense of self after you've moved on from this situation. You could see them also maybe doing some work on themselves. You're discontent and bored. You were bored in the situation. You were feeling very unfulfilled. You probably stayed longer than you should have. You did some contemplation about the situation as well. Tell me more. It's like you had inner conflict rather than, you didn't want to, you just wanted to avoid conflict with them. So you put up with shit that maybe you shouldn't have. They weren't offering you anything. They were just being very selfish. It was all about their ego. But they see you as hesitant to maybe, open your heart again. Maybe they didn't want to have a fight with you, which is why they tried to avoid it. Rather than saying, I just want to break up, they didn't, they did it the wrong way. And 5 of Cups, like they regret maybe what they did, but it's also, they feel like you are regretful, and for even maybe getting involved with them, they feel like that sorrow, emotional confusion, self-pity, dwelling on the negative, disappointed, like you're disappointed with what went on, and now they see you as being this self-sufficient, independent person with money. And you know what, you are going to meet some Prince Charming. And they may think that you've moved on already. And you got that same spiritual strength card: resilience, courage, persistence, strength, putting up your boundaries. You need to do some self-love, self-care work, and don't be codependent on having other people make you happy. They may see that they may see you as that, or you may just need to know that. Now, their side is 8 of Cups, right? They are moving on. You see them as moving on, not giving 2 shits about you. They're looking for something better. They're disappointed, but, they moved on. You feel like they abandoned you. Tell me more. I feel like you didn't trust your intuition with this person. There were secrets that you didn't know about. Maybe you feel like there were secrets. I don't think you have any kind of communication with this person anymore. I feel like it's just you've withdrawn. You want nothing more to do with this person. And the Chariot again, it's like you see them of having lack of direction, and you see there's opposition. And now's the right time to do that. Now's the right time to walk away. You see them as needing moderation and balance and self-control. You see them as being very closed-minded and weak, and, maybe a struggle. But 8 of Cups, you're moving on. You're feeling abandoned. It's the exact same card. You're feeling abandoned. You're walking away looking for something better. You're seeing them as doing that. Now you have got the shadow card, which is the same as the moon card in reverse. So you're repressing, they feel like you've got repressed emotions. Maybe you didn't actually express how you feel because you're not that kind of person. Maybe you keep everything inside. And, you know, you need to release whatever fears you have. And there might be some inner confusion. They feel like you still like them. But remember, there's 3 people. Learn from this situation. Yeah. You're doubting yourself, you know, you're your worst inner critic, but don't forget, 3 people, all they're offering is this situation with possible violence for some people and miscommunication in the other. But 3 people, heartbreak, divorce, betrayal, rejection, jealousy, emotional pain, you know, all those things. And you're learning that this is what's happening. Somebody is all about 3 people. If not more, who knows? But, you know, you're making slow progress. Oh, I didn't put any cards here. Oh, you know. Right. Them, on the other hand, 6 of Cups. You know, they're thinking back about the past. Maybe they're just thinking back about their memories, or you're thinking that you had hoped to get old with that person. Or you're thinking back. I think you're remembering all the good times, but are you remembering the bad? As I said, you had hoped to have this strong, happily family life with security and money and all this with this person. You had hoped that. But there were secrets, there were things going on behind the scenes. You didn't trust your intuition, you know, and you need to take back your personal power. This person could have been controlling. There was probably arguments and fights and whatever, but it's like you need some self-confidence. And releasing, you need to release it, because you know what? There's a Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming coming. So your cards, rejoice in celebration. 3 people, but maybe this is just you spending time with your friends. Get your circle of support. Move, like turn to them rather than turning back to this person, because you've got the Sun card, and that's the most positive card in the deck. You are going to have material happiness, joyous outcome, success, positivity, warmth, fun, all those things. You might be going through mental conflict at the moment, but I feel like, you know, you've got to keep being determined. You've got to keep up with your willpower and just move on from this situation. You know, you had hoped this person was just going to be your happy family. That's what you hoped. You hoped that this person was going to be the be-all, end-all for you. But instead, you need to be this very self-sufficient person. And you have your boundaries up. You know, don't talk around the subject. Say exactly how you feel. You need to become more that kind of person, more so than, you know, someone who says nothing to avoid arguments. Maybe a lesson for you for this lifetime, Cancer, is to speak your truth. Maybe speak up. Okay, give me a card for Cancer. Trust in the universe. Maybe something to do with finances and career for you as well. But you need to trust that the situation is going to work out, that you're going to meet someone new. Trust the universe, because there might be somebody going to be flirting with you. The other person, they're not your person. They're not the one. Right, tell me something about the Cancer's person. Even though we already know they're not your one, but Cancer's person. Tell me about Cancer's person. Some of them want to reconcile. I would not be, because there's nothing optimistic about this situation. Yeah, I would not. I would not be giving them another chance if that was me. Just remember the 3 people, when you're going to miss out on your Knight of Cups if you get back with somebody like this. Okay, card for Cancer. Oh, you got a couple. Oh. Okay, they're all reversed. Let's turn them upright for now. So whether there's something about your own inner child and you wanting love, affection, and attention, and it's like you need to keep your heart open, but it's like doing something fun for your inner child, but also, you know, I feel like you hoped that that was going to be the situation, and I feel like it wasn't. You need to take this opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns, which you are not doing. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion, and you're in reverse. It's not happening. You're not wanting to move on and forgive and just move on. So therefore, you're going to get no abundance. You're not going to get what it is you want because you're too busy focusing on something you don't want. And you're not being honest with yourself. You know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, but you're not. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus upon only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you. It's in reverse. You're not manifesting what you want, you're manifesting what you don't want. You need to have confidence, and you need to release this past and surrender to the universe. Let your past go. Look, I can't make this stuff up, you know, like, this is the situation. Okay, we want a couple of Lenormand for Cancer and their person. I feel like you let this go, things are going to get good for you. You need to let everything go from the past. Be a single person. Go and just enjoy life, because good things are coming. There's a new Prince Charming coming. Right, tell me about Cancer. Oh, I'm going to go this way. Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. You've got owls. Owls and flowers. Tulips. Endings, and one more for the person. That's this person. I mean, really, what is there more to say besides ending? That's this person. Maybe there's nothing else they really want to say because they want you to end it. I don't know. There's obstacles, that's for sure. They're wearing masks. Okay, so there's the obstacles. You got mountains. So something's all about obstacles. Now, let's see what the owls say. Communication. So owls may be sharing their wisdom or urging you to listen to what your elders or learned friends may have to say, which is me. This is me. Listen to me. Just joking. Do whatever you like. But they're telling you to look for other important signs, and they're telling you to listen to your friends, because you know what? We might not see what our friends see. It's easier when you're on the inside to then go and believe their crap. Whereas if you're on the outside looking in and it's not involving you, it's very easy to see the situation for what it is. 3 people. So then you've got 9, which is flowers. So this is all like good about well-being, and it's a positive card. It's about happiness and joy. And as I said, you are going to move on and have good things. This is like new lover coming. They might buy you flowers, tulips. I think these are tulips. Yeah. So it's all about maybe some new love coming. Maybe somebody's going to buy you flowers. Now, we know this is endings. It's the coffin. Definite endings. There's definite ending between you and this person. We'll go 40. Mask. I mean, that says it all really, doesn't it? Somebody is wearing masks. It's about deception, concealment. Yeah, pretty much that's it. They're wearing masks. They're fake. They're being deceptive. What more do I need to say? And 20. Let's have a look. What is 20? Park. doesn't really say much. It just talks about public events. They like networking. Maybe they're just the networking kind of person. Anyway, maybe that's all it is. Maybe they're just a networking kind of person. Maybe they're a sweet talker. I don't know. But anyway, that's the cards. That's the reading for Cancer. I hope it resonates. And if it does, don't forget to share, like, and especially subscribe. Feel free to comment if you're on my group. And I will catch you with the next reading. Okay, bye. Okay, next up is Scorpio. So, if you've missed the beginning, I'll be doing a row for you, a row for your person, whoever your person is. And I'll be doing some tarot, doing oracle as well. And I'll be doing some Lenormand. Now, I don't know all the meanings for those yet. That I'm still learning, but they're really cool cards. So I'll do a couple of those as well. But we'll do a quickly shuffle. So two decks will be for you, 2 decks will be for your person. I have pre-shuffled as well, so, and don't forget it can be timeless. So we say December, but it is whenever it is. All right, let's start with those and then we'll shuffle the others in a minute when we do it. So tell me about Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio and their person. Tell me about Scorpio. How does their person feel about them? Scorpio. So I'm going to take the bottom. One more for Scorpio. Okay, tell me about Scorpio's person. How do you feel about your person? Scorpio's person. Scorpio's person. One more for Scorpio's person. That doesn't look very good. I mean, already I can see that it's not a great situation, to be honest. Okay, so your first card is conflict and defeat. So you're possibly feeling like you are going through conflict and defeat, obviously. It's also all about somebody who possibly, you could have been in a violent relationship, abusive, mind games, you know, there were disagreements, it was a hostile environment, somebody wanted to win at all costs. They might have, you know, been seeing other people as well, all of that sort of thing. So you're going through that. They see you as, yeah, maybe they had competition going on. Or they say, or they wanted to be with you, but they wanted to not. And so they might have been playing mind games with you. Tell me more. I mean, they're looking at this like it's a missed opportunity. Could also be like they feel like you have lack of direction, or that you're a distraction, possibly. Someone's overwhelmed by their choices though, because maybe they really like you, you know, but somebody's determined. They see you as being determined and having willpower for sure. Maybe they see you as being a very confident person too. You know, you are very successful. You are, you know, people know who you are. They feel like people know who you are. I feel that. Does right hand mean you're going to get money? Oh, itchy hand. And the Sun card, you know, it's all about you having like material happiness. You're a fun, positive, warm kind of person. You know, it's like they see you as being this really happy kind of person. You know, maybe even somebody that they can have kids with. Somebody, you know, like in the picture, like there's, you know, a couple of kids. Like maybe they see that as you, what you offer them. So they're resisting, like, you know, they're resisting walking away. Maybe they're stalling doing that. Maybe they're indecisive. This could have involved 3 people. It could also mean that they needed to work on themselves and get maybe get some money or material gain of some kind. They see you as, yeah, being recognized. You have recognition. Maybe they think you're really, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they see you as that. They could have involved you in the third party, as I said. But there's definitely obstacles. They see there's obstacles there. Right. 10 of Wands is what they offer, or you think you see them as, in reverse. So 10 of Wands, it's like you feel like you were doing everything. You feel like you were carrying the burden. You feel like you did it all. You know, maybe you need to release it. They didn't really do anything. And even they see it as that. They see that you were putting in all the work and they were doing nothing. You see them as somebody who is very self-sufficient and independent and, you know, accomplished, and, you know, you were able to offer that kind of financial material comforts, and, you know, you thought that they could offer you that sort of security. Maybe they're very codependent. You see them as being very codependent. Take that as however that resonates, whether it's codependent to a person, whether it's, I don't know, but maybe they need some self-love and do some self-care for themselves. Maybe you see that. As I said, you see them as maybe like working a lot, trying to get money. It can also be they're widening their knowledge. Maybe you're widening your knowledge about this person even. You know, I feel like you see this person as kind of rejecting you. Maybe this person ghosted you. You know, but maybe now they want to come back and they want to start afresh. This could be them offering a new relationship. But they might be a bit of a player who's also emotionally manipulative, crafty, moody, violent. And there might be some miscommunication, violence. There might be some frustration. Somebody's resisting walking away. Doesn't really sound very good. So on your side, what they view you as is like firm foundation in reverse. They view you as an obstacle. You know, maybe they view you as they can't offer you a firm foundation. Maybe because that's their own doubt, them doubting themselves. There might be things going on behind the scenes. You need to trust your intuition. They might be anxious. They might be, you know, going through fear. They might have put up, you know, an illusion of being one kind of person and they're not, you know. And maybe there's a voluntary change. Maybe, as I said, maybe they chose to ghost you, but maybe you chose to just take back your power and be like, nah. So that causes the same miscommunication. It can cause somebody resisting the change, frustration. Somebody doesn't want it to end. They need to do some work on themselves, get rid of whatever doesn't serve them. But they view you as being able to offer this strong, happy family life, you know, security, and there'll be money and, you know, happy families, you know. Whatever negative thoughts they're having, that's, you know, they're having self-imposed, the restrictions, they're self-imposed. They're maybe isolating themselves. They maybe have got negative thoughts. They're indecisive. They self-sabotage. That's what they do. Right. Now, how you view them, it's like, well, the truth will come out. They'll get their karma. Justice. Everything we do has an effect. You know, it's like you feel like the truth will come out eventually. Maybe you'll get justice because you feel like you've been hurt. Yeah, you're getting some mental clarity about a situation and you're taking back your power. You know, you get the truth. You know, you have high standards for your life, and maybe, you know, maybe there's some judgment going on. Maybe they're afraid of being judged. I don't know. But as I said, it could have involved 3 people. That maybe this person is worried about what other people think, or somebody's obsessed with details. He did this, she did this, whatever. But it's like maybe this person is worried about what you'll think. Maybe there's secrets you don't know, but they haven't told you because they're worried about what you're going to think. Will you stay? Will you run? You know, who knows? So instead, they're just making no progress. You know? But at the same time, they might be seeing other people, but they also may worry that you are. But you're viewing them as being somebody who, you know, maybe is just in a really toxic, hostile situation. Maybe they'll come back because they want to win at all costs. You know? But, I mean, at the same time, self-forgive, move on, have hope again. Right, you can manifest whatever you want. They see you as resourceful. They see you as, you know, you have power. You know, you're a strong person. You can turn whatever visions you want into reality with the Magician. It's like maybe you're a creative kind of person as well. Trust your intuition. Tell me more for Scorpio. So yeah, there might have been, oh, there's the Justice card. Same as there, Justice. You know, the truth will come out. And it's like karma. Everything we do has an effect. All that sort of thing. I just feel like maybe it was like they had a fear of the unknown. You know, like better the devil you know. It's easier to stay in your comfort zone rather than put yourself out there. You don't know if someone's going to reject you. You don't know what's going to happen. So rather than that, they just don't do anything. Maybe they didn't even make a plan. Like they had a lack of planning. Maybe they said, I like you, and then nothing. Ghost. Did you go on a date? Did you do anything? Did you make some sort of plan? Maybe they've got their inner conflict going on. Maybe they're like, oh, this person deserves better than me. That kind of situation. You know, that they need to take action. It's not going to work unless they do. Maybe they have a tower moment where they get some sort of realization, revelation, an awakening where they go, you know what, this person is who I want, or this person is, you know, deserves better than me, or whatever this revelation is. So instead of moving on, they feel like there's unfinished business. So they're resisting the change. But they've got to take action. They know they've got to take action. To be successful, you've got to be determined. You've got to take action. Maybe that was what they didn't do before. Because what they want with you is a happy family. They feel like that you can offer them that blissful relationship. And, you know, they see you as being somebody who's courageous and has confidence and is independent and a social butterfly. You're attractive. They find you attractive. You're very determined. But, you know, at the moment, it's all about theft and betrayal, dishonesty, deception. They want to get away with something. They're acting strategic. whatever. It doesn't sound like they're being a very good person. So instead they feel unloved and abandoned, and maybe had a broken marriage. You know, maybe they went through that before in the past, dwelling on the negative, self-pity, disappointment. And maybe that's why they went through that situation where they were dishonest and betrayed, and just there was deception and whatever. And that's why they're worried about letting someone in. And instead they're focusing on their work. So them, oh my God, same card. You see them as betraying you, dishonest, deceptive. They were getting away with something. They're acting strategic. You see them as exactly the same card as I just said. All right, let's ask. Tell me more about Scorpio's person. About Scorpio's person. So, yeah, someone might be just, you might see them, maybe you're widening your knowledge about them, but it's like somebody's too focused on one area of their life. Maybe you see them as not having any kind of ambition to, even with you, like maybe in general. Like you just feel like they don't care. You just feel like they're doing the wrong thing and not giving a crap about you. And instead you see them as being a free spirit, you know, taking chances and doing God knows what with whoever. You see them as probably moved on. And 8 of Cups, moving on. You see them as moving on. You know, you see them as maybe you feel abandoned by this person. You're disappointed. It's like you see them as just, yeah, moving on. And maybe you chose to move on. Which could cause you to feel down. Trust your intuition. As I said, there are things going on behind the scenes you don't know. So maybe don't write someone off completely, because you never know what's going on behind closed doors with people in their life, do you? Right. Last card for you, Scorpio, is movement, choices, decisions. 2 choices. You're weighing up your options. As I said, you know, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay? Do you want to move on? Do you want to release it? What do you want to do? Tell me more for Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like you are now going to break the cycle. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like breaking the cycle, which can mean good luck, karma, destiny, a turning point, you know, like you're making the choice to complete the cycle. Because all this person is offering is, you know, the same crap. You're worried about being hurt. You're worried about being cheated on. You're worried about this hostile kind of toxic situation. And how they view you is they feel like you're leaving and walking away, moving on, because you're worried, like they're worried they're going to have this happen to them again. Could mean that even. But somebody's definitely stalling, they're definitely resisting it, they're definitely indecisive about what it is they want. Maybe they see you as somebody who's resourceful, domestic, dependable, warm-hearted, generous, reliable, loyal, intelligent, nurturing, all those kind of things. And once again, magician, you can manifest what it is you want. You're resourceful, you have power. You know, you can turn whatever it is into reality. Them, on the other hand, they're resisting this change. They're fearing the change. They need to do some work on themselves, but they're averting the disaster. They feel like if I put a stop to it now, then you can't hurt me. Maybe you see them as that. You see them as if I walk away now, they can't hurt me. You are not wanting to, though. Well, they're not wanting to, whoever this is. Yeah, they really just undecided. Do I walk away? Do I stay? I don't know. I don't know what to do. You both got choices. They're feeling down. They're doubting themselves, but they're definitely feeling down. They feel like they've got lack of direction. There's opposition. But they're their worst inner critic. They need to release any negative thoughts, because you know what? Now is the right time. It's all about moderation and harmony and self-control and patience. But now it's about divine timing as well. It's going to happen in divine timing. Now, them, so we'll go you first. That's all about you, that you being a very resilient, courageous, persistent person with strength who needs to put up boundaries. And you've got the moon card in reverse. It's like they feel like whatever repressed emotions you have, and you need to release those. Maybe you need to release any fears. Maybe you've got any confusion going on. Them, on the other hand, they've got conflict in their life, disagreements, competition. They might be going through court. You don't know where you stand with this person. Maybe they don't know where they stand with you. They may already be married or some kind of high level of commitment. Maybe they're getting out of that, or, maybe you'd hoped for that with them. Let's do some love cards. Interesting to see what the outcome will be in this situation. I guess it's all about movement and choices and decisions for both of you. You're indecisive. What do you want to do? Tell me about Scorpio. Scorpio needs to know. Trust. You need to have trust and faith. Something to do with finances and career. You might meet them at work, or there's something to do with your career and finances. And this person could be your person. And you're not open to any kind of new love, because maybe you feel like this person is your person. You need to stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, let me ask about your person. Scorpio's person. Tell me about Scorpio's person. You might be separated from this person at the moment, but they need to give the relationship a chance. Maybe you need to give this relationship a chance with this person, but you might be in separation from them at the moment. Somebody is not a good communicator. Expressing their love. They're not telling you how they feel. You're not telling them how you feel. Whatever this is. It's like there's no communication going on. You're in separation. It's like you need to realize they could be your person. You need to realize that they need to give the relationship a go. They may feel like you deserve better or whatever, but yeah, it's like you don't want to change in direction. None of you want to change in direction. You just want to continue with this. See what happens. Or reignite a passion towards your life. Maybe you need to do something creative. It's like you're not. Fresh air can help you as well, but at the same time, you need to let your past go. They need to let their past go. Whatever this situation is, somebody needs to let their past go. Now, I want a couple of cards from the Lenormand. As I said, I don't know all the meanings for these yet, so the ones I do are good. The others, I'll look in the book. Okay, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? You've got mountains and fish. These keep coming out. So mountains and fish. Mountains are all about obstacles. There might be some obstacles to having this happen. Fish is about abundance and wealth and all those things. Let me ask about your person. Okay, tell me about Scorpio's person. There's an ending, possible ending. You've got a whole heap, right? Oh. So ending is on the bottom, right? There might be an ending because there might be obstacles. Now, mouse. I forgot what mouse means. Let me just quickly check. Ugh. It's like somebody who brings loss, destruction, decay, stress, anxiety. Like, that's underneath, but maybe we just won't go that far. Let's just pretend we didn't see that card. No, it could actually mean that. I mean, it does mean that. It could mean somebody will steal from you. Just take that into, just in case. Okay. But there are obstacles, just know that. Right. So, deception. This is all about deceit, like sly as a fox, you know, like I figure you get the idea with that one. I mean, it's all about being deceptive. So then we've got 44, which is a magnifying glass. Maybe that's seeing the truth. Let's have a look. Take a closer look. You need to take a closer look at a current issue. You may be overlooking something that isn't apparent or even visible. Use the magnifying glass to help you investigate and uncover more information that could lead you to greater clarity. Something to the right might be brought to light after a closer look. Okay. Well, that is the polar bear thing. Let's have a look at the pole or the bear. So the bear is all about strength, power, health, and protection. Somebody who's very protective. So, I mean, all it's really saying is that this person might be very, you know, strong. They might be a strong kind of person, very powerful kind of person. Maybe just realize that, you know. And 28. It's a man. He's awaiting his companion. Patience, endurance. He's also determined and passionate. And it's all about power. Again, power comes up. Like, I feel like he's a very strong kind of person. He or she. But this might be a guy because it's a man card, you know. So maybe you're a female, he's a man. Take it as resonates though. But this person can be very strong. Strong and powerful kind of person. So anyway, that's the reading. I hope that helps somewhat. I'm a bit confused personally, but you know, I guess it's in free will as to your choice. It's all about what choices you decide to make. It's about your free will. I mean, it says you're breaking the cycle, so maybe they see you as walking away, but you know, at the same time you're seeing them as, or maybe you choose to walk away. They're saying, I don't want to give up so easy. So keep that in mind. Anyway, that's the reading, and I will move on and do Pisces. I'll catch you later. Bye. Okay, lucky last for the water signs is Pisces. So, in case you didn't see the beginning, the left side, I'm going to do a row here. That's for you. The right side will be your person. So take it as whoever that is. Take it as resonates. So I'll be doing, multiple tarot and then doing some possible oracle. I'll also use my Lenormand. I've had these cards like forever. They're so cute, but never really used them. So I thought, well, now's a good opportunity. I want to get to know the meaning, so why not? And I also do a couple oracle as well. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, this is just sort of a bonus reading, just for something a bit different than my usual. I even went through all my cards the other day and chose some new ones to put out rather than the same ones I always use. Although I'm obsessed with the tarot ones I'm using at the moment. So, but I did buy a new deck the other day, so I might use them at some future time. Okay, last ones. So let's find out about you, Pisces. Tell me about Pisces. Okay, so you need to speak your truth. That's the first one, Pisces. Pisces. I want to take the first card. But from the others that fell out, maybe do some chakra balancing. You can do that via guided meditation. You can do it some other ways. One more card for Pisces. Crystals, you can do guided meditation. Look into different stuff for balancing chakras. One more. Okay. Right, so now tell me about your person, Pisces. Pisces, that was my crappy shuffling. These cards are weird. Pisces person. Okay, Pisces person. Pisces person. Ooh. Okay, one more. Okay. It's not great. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Right. So as I said, this one's all about you speaking your truth. That's the first card. Maybe you need to sing, hum to balance that, but also maybe you just need to speak your truth. It's going to keep annoying until you do keep showing up. So tell me about the throat chakra. Maybe you're just feeling very unfulfilled, you're bored, you're contemplating, you're doubting whatever's going on. Maybe that's what you need to speak your truth about. Now, this person, I mean, you might be doubting your intuition. This is how someone may see you as well. But it could also just be what you need to know about yourself. But somebody is doubting their intuition. Somebody may be selfish. They have no desires. This can also be a player. Like, see there's 3 people in the card. So up reverse, this person could be a player. And instead of happy families, it's like there's a broken relationship full of arguments. Maybe someone sees that as a waste of time. They feel like they're being hustled and they need to focus on their self-worth. And the 9 of Swords is all about deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing your worries, inner turmoil. So, not a great start. How you see them or what you need to know about them is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So, that's like somebody's waiting for their plans to bear fruit with somebody. They're waiting for their next move, or they're ready for the next move. Maybe they're thinking this person is looking at things with a long-term view. It's going to take patience. It's going to take hard work. You might have to wait, but it's about putting in effort. And at the moment it's in reverse, right? So it's like you're making slow progress. You're feeling very impatient. It's like things are not happening. It's you're impatient and slow progress is pretty much the meaning for this card, reversed. So, you know, you want someone to look at, like, you want someone to do the long-term view. You want someone to be ready for the next move, like what's next for us. But instead they're not. They're not really doing much. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You need to do some self-care. I mean, it's like a one-sided thing, really, which is probably why they're not making things happen quickly, because things happening slow because it's a one-sided thing. Do some self-care. You might have some unpaid debts you've got to pay, or they've got to pay. For some of you, you need to release this person. You're feeling very indecisive. You're feeling confused. You're in denial. You're at a stalemate. Maybe you get a lot of information about this person. They may try to communicate with you if you're not like there may be a miscommunication between you and this person. Somebody's resisting the change. They are frustrated. It might be a violent relationship, whatever, but they're just resisting it. they might be with someone who's emotionally manipulative, moody, crafty, violent. So far, not a great situation, as I said. And that could be how you view them. It could be that's how they are. So, you're discontent and bored, as we've established with the Four of Cups. And then you've got it here, reverse. So, it's exact same card. Here, you're discontent and bored. You're like unfulfilled. You're contemplating what's next. But here, it's like you're retreating. They see you as doing introspection. They see you as disappointed. They see you as hesitant to open your heart again. Or maybe you are just finding that about yourself. I want them jumping out. I don't want them falling out. Okay, Pisces. Come on, tell me about Pisces. That's better. So yeah, someone's hesitant, to open their heart. They're hesitant to start a new relationship. Maybe they're being selfish. Maybe this other person is selfish. I don't know, but it's like maybe it's about someone's ego for some situations. But yeah, somebody's just got no ambition. They're too focused on one area of their life. But they are going to be moving on. They got hope again, self-forgiveness. They're moving on from something where they were possibly betrayed and just there was somebody that was deceptive and dishonest. But maybe it was you keeping secrets, or maybe they felt like you were keeping secrets, or they're keeping secrets. It's like letting go. You got letting go again underneath that. Maybe it's telling you to let go of this person. I don't know. Not all of you. I mean, take it as resonates. Take it. It's your free will. I'm not telling you what to do. Okay, so then we've got the moon. There's things going on behind the scenes. It's about trusting your intuition. You might feel fear. You might feel anxious. You might need to see past any illusion that these people put up. It can mean you make a voluntary change as well. Yeah. Tell me about the moon, Pisces. You got the Sun card. I mean, this is confusing. So you're making voluntary change. You see them as making a voluntary change. You see them as, there being problems behind the scenes or things going on you don't know about. And then you get the Sun card. Maybe because you hoped and you see them as being the person that's going to give you success and joyous outcome and positivity, fun, warmth. You see them as that person. You're definitely worried about what other people think, and somebody might be obsessed with details, but you are going to complete the cycle, complete the lesson. And oh my God, abusive relationship, mind games, disagreements, hostile environment. And maybe you're going to get mental clarity about that situation. Oh, as I said, I don't feel like this reading is very nice. You got the Devil right here. We'll get to that in a second. Okay. So now they view you, or you need to know about yourself, is rest and rejuvenate in reverse. It's another 4. You've got a lot of 4s. 4, 4, 4 you've got so far. And 2 5s. And 1 ace. Just saying. Look up 3 4s. Angel number 444. See what it says. So yeah, rest and rejuvenate. So you're exhausted. You're burnt out. You're going through deep contemplation. You feel like you're stuck, as I said. Tell me more. Yeah, you're going through deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing your worry. And here you are again, just kind of resting, contemplating, recuperating, And there's that 3 people card again. You need to be financially independent. You need to care about you. Queen of Cups, that could describe you. Empathetic, supportive, compassionate, gentle, caring, sensitive. You might be a mum. And this person, as I said, it could be about you getting help or giving help. It could mean about you getting charity. It can also mean about other people in in the situation. Right, the ones that fell out. King of Pentacles, player. Player energy. Someone's obsessed with money and wealth and status. They're stubborn. Maybe they see you as being that person. Maybe not player, but maybe there's that player energy somewhere in there. But it could also be letting you know that, yeah, I don't know, take as resonates. I just feel like you need to know that someone could be a player. It could be you, it could be the other person. For some, Five of Pentacles. You're playing the victim. They see you as playing the victim. They see you as being rejected, or you see yourself as being rejected, whatever. Lonely, you know, financial loss, hardship, all those things. And you've also got Knight of Swords. So it's like a lifestyle change. Someone's going to take action. They're driven to succeed. They're determined. They're strong. Maybe they see that as you. You want to make something work, you make it work. You know what I mean? The Devil card. Somebody who's addicted to drugs, sex, money, alcohol, gambling, all those things. They could be materialistic. They could be envious, greedy. They're obsessed with you. Something like that. Tell me more. Pisces person. But I feel like a lot of you are moving on from this person because you're feeling like you've had a loss with the Five of Cups. You're feeling like you're going through grief. You're going through, you know, all those kind of things. Sorrow, emotional confusion, self-pity, dwelling on the negative, disappointed, all those things with this person. And you've also, you are going to have some inner clarity. Maybe there's some clouded judgment, obstacles, all those things, but it's also about letting go, having a new perspective. Right, last row. You've got obstacles and challenges in reverse. So that's all about you having conflict, but more so inside you. And it can also mean you're trying to avoid conflicts with other people, moving on past obstacles and challenges as well. Tell me more. Oh. It's going to take strength. So that's all about having inner strengths. It's all about self-love, self-worth, all that kind of thing. Self-respect, courage, compassion, persuasion. It's going to take that to move on past this. It's also about you completing a lesson or a goal. You're moving on, completing this from somebody. And you know what? You'll probably end up getting some sort of romantic love. That's on the bottom is, at the moment, as I said, you're just kind of resting, contemplating, recuperating, all those things right now. And you've got the secrets, releasing worry, deep-seated fears, inner turmoil card, the same as what you had before. The Magician in reverse is them. They're manipulating. You're seeing them as being manipulative. You're seeing them as not having a plan. Maybe they're not making a plan with you. Tell me more. Maybe you'll talk, no action kind of person. And you might be married to this person or in a high level of commitment with them. You know, it's about learning. It's about tradition. It's about conformity, all those things. You've got Four of Swords on the bottom. It's the same. You're contemplating, recuperating. It's exactly the same as this card. You know, and you've got the Three of Swords. It's going to involve this betrayal, hostile, divorce, loss, whatever environment. So on the bottom of theirs, they've got the Emperor, where maybe they're going to take back their power, and also you're seeing them as this kind of person who's very controlling, and maybe they are a very down kind of person. You are going to start afresh. You know, your wealth, pleasure, happiness, you know, it could mean a new relationship blossoms. And you got the Shadow card again. So release whatever fears you have, any repressed emotions, you know, inner confusion. But yeah, avoid the distractions because you might miss an opportunity. All right, let's do romance. So we'll do a couple for you and a couple for the person. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, maybe speak your truth is heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe you need to have them. You know, discuss honestly your feelings with each other. One for your person. Oh, that's another one for you. Calling in your soulmate. And then we'll do a reshuffle. And I'll do some for your person. Pisces person. So you're calling in your soulmate, which means it's probably not this person. It's also about prayers, affirmations, visualizations. Okay, so Pisces person. We got Pisces person. Oops. Maybe, I mean, something religious. Maybe they, you know, feel like they can't get out of marriage because they don't believe in divorce. Something like that. Religious factors are influencing. They need to keep an open mind. We won't ask for another one. I feel like they're not forgiving and learning. Don't really mind about your person. Okay, let's... Overall, though, not a great situation, as I said. One card for Pisces. Okay, 2. Maybe you need to spend time near the ocean. Maybe something to do with the ocean and water helps you. Maybe it speaks to your soul, soothes you, heals you, washes away your cures and concerns. And you've also got focus on service. It's all about giving and receiving, and everything is all about giving and receiving. What we put out, we get back as well, don't forget. And it's all about the law of attraction and, you know, all that sort of thing. What you put out, you get back. And what's your heart chakra, as I said. Now, I want to do some of these Lenormand cards. I'm just going to ask for a couple for you, a couple for your person. And I don't know all the meanings yet. This is why I'm trying to learn them. Okay, so tell me Pisces. Pisces need to know. Polar bear, and I think that's a house. Possibly. And then we'll ask about your person. Pisces person. Okay, Pisces person. Four-leaf clover. I mean, then you got man on the bottom. And the sky. Oh, Jesus. All right. It's not a good situation. There might be gambling involved. Someone's gambling with your heart, possibly. You need to be a free spirit. You've got four-leaf clover, which, as I said, is lucky. It could involve a man. There might be a man involved in this situation. Let's see what else that means. 28. So he's masculine, he's determined, he's passionate. It's all about him and being powerful. Maybe it involves some new man or a man in the situation that we're talking about. You or the other person. 10 is the sky. So this is about cutting through, getting clear vision, deep cut, a break, sometimes a difficult decision that needs to be made. So they use it to cut grass, obviously. But some shock, sudden trauma or shock can take you by surprise. A swift, clear cut will be made. Next to the clover, which it was, would mean the shock less severe. So that's good. It's almost as if cutting through clover blunts the blade. So maybe you're very lucky that the clover card came out with it, because it means the cut's not going to be as bad, which is good. It can mean a call to action. You also have the rider. So with the rider, it means it's a call to action. So you don't just sit by and let things happen. You've actually got to take action. Right, so then you've got the bear, which is 15, not... Okay, 15. So this is all about strength, power. This is you. You've got health, protection, food is your concern, finances. Someone who's very protective, they have strength. Yep. And then the other one is 4. So maybe it's just telling you you've got the strength to get through this. And 4 is a house. And that's all about stability and comfort. And as I said, maybe you were in this kind of situation with somebody where you planted roots with this person. You know what I mean? You could have been married. Yeah. So that's you. Now them. I mean, they got the Sun card. That's amazing. But they got 29. So this is a woman, right? So there was a man and a woman. So the woman looking out the window is a powerful, elegant woman. Draped red robe between her breasts, she clutches the feminine symbol of Venus. She is the embodiment of the feminine power. Maybe that's how they see you or you see them. Take it as resonates. You've got the Sun card. It's all about ego, charisma, confidence, courage. Careful not to get too cocky. You'll get victory and glory, but you don't want to have arrogance. Success. Under the sun, everything grows. So everything will do well for your reading too. It's energizing, revitalizing in nature. It's giving you the confidence to step out and take a new direction. So that's your person. So there we go. That's the reading for Pisces. I hope that resonates. I hope it helps. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Oops. And comment if you're on my group. And I will catch you with the next reading. Okay, bye.